The most expensive high school in America. What kind of teenager needs an iPhone, a MacBook Pro, a mental health counselor, a private chef, and a trip to the Galapagos just to survive high school? Well, rich ones do, and their schools have made these things mandatory. But what are the most expensive schools in this video? Let's find out. Number 5. Oxford Academy, $67,000 per year. Oxford Academy isn't just a boarding school, it's basically a bespoke education experience wrapped in velvet. With only 48 students enrolled at a time, the school feels more like an elite club than a high school. Originally founded to help boys who struggled in traditional classrooms, Oxford now delivers a hyper-personalized curriculum with a faculty-to-student ratio so tight it's practically one-on-one. Classes span a surprising range from European history and literature to music production in collaboration with Berkeley, and even cutting-edge coding workshops. But the education doesn't stop after class. From 3:30 to 4:40 every day, students must participate in a sport, whether it's sailing in the Atlantic, an airsoft match, or traditional athletics. After that, a school-wide newspaper reading session before a gourmet dinner prepared by an in-house chef using local ingredients. And when the sun goes down, it's study hall at 8, lights out by 10:30 sharp. Number 4, the Woodhall School, $74,500 per year. With just 42 students total, the Woodhall School turns education into a handcrafted experience. Forget about crowded lecture halls or getting lost in the system. Classes here have between 2 to 5 students max. Each boy is treated like an individual project of potential, nurtured and mentored with microscopic attention. The curriculum, as elite as you would expect. Classes range from philanthropy and investment strategy to astronomy and even how to manage a social media presence. The 25-acre campus is equally impressive. It features its own private movie theater, boats for pond fishing, volleyball courts, and yes, a rock climbing wall. You know, just in case calculus doesn't provide enough adrenaline. Dinner is a formal affair 4 nights a week. Jackets and ties are mandatory. Imagine dressing like a royal just to eat soup. And on weekends, students are allowed to head into town for movies, shopping, or dinner. It's not just school, it's a finishing school for future CEOs and gentlemen. Number 3, the Quad Preparatory School, $74,850 per year. In the heart of downtown Manhattan, the Quad Prep is as modern and sleek as its zip code suggests. But it's not just about glitz. This school is a lifeline for students who are twice exceptional, meaning they are both gifted and have learning or social differences. It's a niche, but Quad Prep nails it. Each student gets a personalized learning plan, access to weekly one-on-one college counseling, and bi-weekly academic advising. The goal is not just to prepare kids for top-tier universities, but to help them thrive as individuals. And when class ends, the real magic begins. Students can unwind in dedicated Zen zones or dive into dozens of clubs like Anime Club, Magic, The Gathering, Model UN, or Dungeons and Dragons. It's not your average high school. It's Hogwarts for intellectual misfits, with therapy sessions and an NYU admissions pipeline baked right in. Number 2, Foreman School, $78,600 per year. Foreman School is a godsend for students with ADD and ADHD who need more than a traditional classroom can offer. With just 230 students and a 3.5 to 1 student-to-faculty ratio, every learner here gets the full spotlight treatment, and that's just the beginning. The 125-acre campus is practically a theme park for the academically curious. There's a full robotics lab, an ingenuity lab, tennis courts, and even a hidden forest hut used for environmental research or for warming up after ice skating in the winter. But what really sets Foreman apart is the immersive experience. Students must either join a sport or work in the school's on-campus restaurant, the Lion's Den, to learn culinary and service skills. And March? That's where it gets wild. For 2 weeks, students select a personalized educational expedition. Some travel to the Galapagos Islands to study evolution. Others go fly fishing in Tennessee. A few stay behind and build snowboards from scratch. It's hard to compete with that when your biggest high school highlight was dissecting a frog. Number 1, Shortridge Academy, $85,000 per year. Welcome to the most expensive high school in the entire country, Shortridge Academy. At $85,000 per year, or $340,000 for the full 4-year ride, this school offers more than education. It offers a full life reset, but instead of leather couches and yoga retreats, it comes with grades, essays, and whale-watching trips. Shortridge is a therapeutic boarding school, which means every student gets both a personal mental health counselor and a dedicated academic advisor. Mental wellness is baked into every part of campus life. Physical activity is also mandatory, but you won't find basic gym classes here. Instead, students pick from options like jiu-jitsu, hiking, or weightlifting 3 times a week. One day each week is reserved for off-campus enrichment with activities like apple picking, dinner theater, laser tag, or even cruising on a lake. On campus, there are bonfires, trivia nights, poetry readings, and animal sanctuary visits. Students get a MacBook Pro and an iPhone the moment they arrive, but online access is carefully monitored. They even have access to a fully equipped professional recording studio whenever creative inspiration strikes. Shortridge doesn't feel like a school. It feels like a spa for the brain, a therapist's office with homework, and a luxury summer camp rolled into one. Here's a quick question. Which of these schools would you like to go to if you had the chance?